Hey guys, welcome back to How to Kitchen. I'm Johnny, and today we are going to be showing you how to make your very own sausage rolls with a bit of a twist. So I've got enough stuff here to make two today. I'm going to quickly show you one while I do the other, and we'll put them in the oven. The twist is Parma ham and Spanish Serrano ham with a bit of pickle, onions that I've already cooked a little bit. We've got salt and pepper, a bit of sage, and a bit of caramelised onion chutney. That's all going to go in there. So let's start off. Let's get our sausage meat, which you can buy from any supermarket. If you can't find the sausage meat, just get yourself some normal sausages, take the skin off, mash them all up, do the same job. So let's get that in there. As I say, these packs are 400 grams, which is enough to make two sausage rolls, and they'll be fairly longish. So once they've cooled down, you can cut them up into bite-sized bits for kids' parties, bits for your lunchbox, whatever like that. Right, so that's in there. We're going to first start off with the onion. Half a red onion that I've finely diced and just put in the frying pan just to brown it up. So we'll get that in there first. Next off, we're going to start with a little bit of sage. We're going to have half a tablespoon of sage in there, just to give it a little bit of flavour. We're then going to move on to a bit of Worcestershire sauce. I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of that. Any minute now. Right, that's in there. And we're going to use a bit of salt and pepper. Now this is a bit I've already prepared in the pestle and mortar, just peppercorns and pink Himalayan salt, but you can use normal salt if you want to, doesn't really matter. I'm just going to put a little bit in for now, because we can always add some more if we want to. You don't want to overdo it. So now we're just going to get in there, handsy, mush it all up, get everything mixed in and get it looking good. And like I say, once it's all mixed in, you can add a little bit more salt and pepper if you want to, but just don't overdo it. Right, so that's that all mixed in. Let's just put a little tiny bit more of that in. And get it all mushed up. And as you can see, it should end up looking like that. But right, that's sorted. Let me just wash my hands. And our next step, now that that's done, we're going to put the oven on 180 degrees, and it's going to be in for about 25 minutes. So let's just get that started first. So that's our oven on. And you can make your own pastry. I've just gone and bought shop bought ready rolled pastry because it's just much easier. So we'll roll that out, get it all the way. Right, this is where our little twist comes in. We're going to put our Parma ham laid across, and then our sausage roll meat over the top, roll it up, and we'll put it in the oven. So we'll get started on that first. Now it can be a bit tricky with this Parma ham because it does rip very easily. So you just got to take a minute to sort of get it all in there, and as I say, just nicely roll it all across. As I say, we're going to be doing two today. I'll quickly show you the video how to make one. I'll do the other one in a second because it's exactly the same. The only difference is that we're going to be using the Spanish Serrano ham in that one instead of the Parma ham. Almost forgot that. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed yesterday Andy's burgers that he made. Hopefully enjoyed them as much as I enjoyed eating them. They were banging. And yeah, check out our YouTube channel and you can see how to make those. I think it goes from the rub right down to cooking the burgers, and they're absolutely delicious. Hopefully these will be just as good. Right. Let's just get one more slice in there, and I think that'll be good to go. Right, so now we've got our Parma ham nice lid across the whole of the pastry, what we're going to do is get our caramelised onion chutney. Now you can use whatever you want really, a bit of Branston pickle, any other kind of chutney, whatever floats your boat. I only seen this in the shop and I thought, I'll give it a go. We've done this a few times with pickle, it's really lovely. Thought I'd give it a try. So let's just slap a nice layer of that in there, just spreading it out evenly. You don't want to cut into your sausage roll and find half's got pickle in it, half hasn't. And that is all you need on that. That's looking good. Right, next up we are going to take our sausage roll meat. Now, if you grab about half of it and just start rolling it into a sausage sort of shape. I'll tell you what, I'm going to grab a bit easier just to push it across. So if you just roll it out into a nice sausage shape, depending on how long your pastry is, you can get it exactly the same length and it won't be too thick, and all those flavours in there will just come bursting out when you've got it cooked. Right, and so you want it nice and even because you don't want lumps in the middle. You want a nice even sausage roll. I'll tell you what, if you try this, once you've had it, ain't got nothing on Greggs. Ours are much better. Right then, so we're going to start by just folding that over and tucking it in. Pulling the pastry sheet back, just like so, and we'll just carry on with that side, roll it over, tuck all the pastry down, pull it back out. Now, be sure to keep it on the paper that it comes in, because this will stop it sticking from anything in the oven. Because you don't want to pull your pastry out and then find half of it's got stuck on the bloody tray. Right, let's just fold the ends over a little bit, so we don't want it all falling out. At the end, once it's cooled down, I know it doesn't look too pretty, but we'll cut that end off so we've got nice little bite-sized sort of sausage rolls. Right then, the last bit before it goes in the oven, a bit of egg wash. So I pre-mixed just a normal egg, just mashed it up, and we're just going to put a nice little layer all over the top, which sort of helps to glaze the sausage roll. Alright, I think that should do. Right then, hopefully our oven is preheated and ready to go. Let's get our sausage roll and whack it straight on in. And as I say guys, 180 degrees, 25 minutes, and that should come out lovely and crisp all the way around. Nice pastry. I'm going to quickly make the other one and we'll come back in about 25 minutes and show you the difference between the two once they're cut open. Hi guys, it's been 25 minutes now and we're going to go back to the oven and get our original sausage roll out. I did make another one, that's still got another 5 minutes, so we'll leave that one in there for now. I'm just going to grab this out and you can have a quick close-up of what it's going to look like. So that is our original sausage roll. As you can see, it's gone nice and brown. We don't want it burnt, we don't want it too brown on there, just an even mixture on there. And what we're going to do now is just transfer the whole thing from the tray onto this little plastic tray. We've got the chopping board, and we're going to place this in the fridge for about 25 to 30 minutes and let it get nice and cool, and it's going to be so much easier to cut into little bite-sized sections, or you can do quarters for your lunchbox, all that sort of stuff. So we'll pop that in the fridge. In 5 minutes I'm going to do the same with the other one, and then once they're cooled down we'll get them out and show you it when it's all cut up and ready to eat. Right, now our sausage roll's been in the oven for, I left it in there a little bit longer, it was about 30 to 45 minutes. It's nice and cool to the touch now, so that should make it really easy for us to cut open. So what I'm going to do is start by cutting it in the centre. And look at that, that's what you want. When it's warm and you cut into it, you'll see it will just squidge in. When it's nice and cold, you'll get a good even cut. If you get a close look up in there, you can see straight away we've got the Parma ham wrapped around, caramelised onion chutney in the middle, loads of sausage meat all around there. And what we're going to do now is put it back together. Because I want it in small sections, I'm going to cut this one in half, then this one in half, and really you can stop there if you want, all depending how big you want your slices, but I just want small bits, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut them in half again, so we've got plenty for everybody. And as I say, it is imperative that you put it in the fridge for at least half an hour, because if you cut this whilst it's warm, it's just going to squidge up and go everywhere, and that just looks absolutely divine. Cool. Well, that's sausage rolls in a nutshell, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, like, subscribe, comment, leave any views you want. If you've got suggestions that you want to know how to cook, hit us up, we'll try our best and we'll get back to you. See you next time.